Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. So, we're waiting on our claim to take over Ashford. We were going to attempt to take over Yalshire, but we became friends with the great and powerful Lord of Yalshire, not counting the fact he also had 7 allies. Well, 6 allies, I mean one of them is us. Oh, my Laura Fossoway died a natural death. Our sister is dead. That means that we have Lord Mathos in our court and he is unmarried, but I don't know what we can really do about that. Also means that if she had had any land, it would have all gone to Quentin, but it did not. I don't know what we should do with Lord Mathos. I imagine he can choose what he's going to do with himself now. Lords of the North have approved the institution of the small feudal taxes law. Yeah, that's good law. I've seen that a few times. I've also seen every other law. Winton of Sheepshead Hills Peasants Revolt has declared a peasants revolt. He must have done something to a lot of peasants revolt. He must have done something to cause this, or maybe this is just repercussions from the lunatic that he took over from, or someone sowing dissent in the realm, which is also possible. Colin Fossoway. Now I would suspect that we would want. Oh, this is our kinsman, Colin. He's Quentin's. This is Quentin's son. So he could be educated by Quentin? I mean, that's not ridiculous that would be who he'd be educated by, or the Septum. Septum's also an option. I mean, he could be educated by the Septum. What was Quentin like? He's kind of content. Yeah. That seems fine. Septum's better at all that numbers malarkey that Quentin never really quite understood. So. Right. I've decided to institute the Limited Realm Authority Law where you don't say no to your Lord Paramount, so yes, approved. Lord Alice the Candid has declared Lady Alice the Candid's war for the Reach on Lord Paramount Gunther II of the Reach. Very candid, she's just declared war. That's a lot of troops she's brought here. She's not messing around, although the Reach does have 50,000 troops at its disposal. So I do not imagine that this is going to be a war that we will even need to think about helping in. Our Lord Paramount will definitely be able to cope by himself. They approve the Limited Realm Authority Law. Oh wow, there's a lot on their side. How many does the Reach have now? They just lost 13,000 troops to the other side. This is going to be interesting. Our liege is not declared. Oh, I just realized who's on the other side. That's the other Fossoways join the other side. Interesting. So if they lose, there's a chance the other Fossoways will just lose their land. Interesting. The Lady Alice the Candid's War for the Reach ended as Lester Baratheon joined the war as defender. Oh, so the Baratheons joined the war as defender. Basically said, you will stop the war or we will fight. Is that it? No? That's not what happened. They did join the war as defender, but the war did not end. Lord Stephen of Old Town inherited the city of Old Town. Okay. Oh, wow, the Reach is definitely not letting us twist to the other side. I was thinking whether this was going to turn very heavily against the Reach, against our Lord Paramount, but it looks like they're probably going to cope, especially with the Stormlands helping out. This is going to be something. No, we're not going to join this plot. Ooh, that's a close fight. Yeah, looks like the other Fossoways might lose their land. Minimum feudal taxes law. No, we do not want feudal taxes. Do not tax us. My liege, I've collected a tithe in Newbrow. The money shall reach you together with this letter. Your humble steward, Aemon Moore. Well, fantastic. We got some more money. So our liege can snatch it from our fingers. It's not good. Lords of Cockles-Went have approved it. Oh, my other lords need to band together against these laws. The Reach is winning against this, but it's not. They're not winning as well as I thought they would. In fact, they just lost another battle. How many men do they have left? They still have 34,000 men left. Okay, they might be fine. I mean, the Stormlands are also coming with quite a lot of men. Yeah, they got a couple thousand. They also have 29,000 overall. They're not really organizing their men very well, but they do have them. Oh, there they go. There are some of the men I missed. They were just about to join war, so they were kind of hidden under other stuff. Alanis died after a period of illness. Who was Alanis? I'm still not entirely sure who Alanis was. Oh, he was somebody of North March who I assume our father duelled. That would be my guess, or jousted. It's come to my attention that the Justicar Bard's home, Rhea, has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognise the claim of my title that has fabricated a liege, her liege, Lord Bryden of Bard's home. Who's Bard's home? They do not have that many people, but they're Tarleys, who are... They're over here. I don't like that at all. I would suspect that... Oh, he has used his claim. Oh no. A spoiler. They always use their claim. People being released from dungeons. A close friend of yours has served on Lord Alistair's council for some time now. It is a position they're well suited for. Truly, there are none better. What kind of position does he hold? He is Master at Arms and we are Justicar. Okay. Well, I suppose if we were to go to our war with our liege, we would directly be going to war with our with Yelshire here. Belendra Tarth has died. She was married to Lord Paramount Lionel. Okay. This war should end very soon. As soon as they actually siege something, the war will end. Or if they kill these armies. I think sieging something's their best plan, though. My friend Eric has invited me to a grand banquet. Lots of people and lots of food. Good. Yes. More banquet. We must have more food. I am sick of always being kind to everybody. Feel my wrath. We lose the trait kind. Oh, we're mean to people again. We still have a lot of friends, though. Lord Alice of Candid accepted Lord Paramount Gunther II of the Reach's peace offer. Lord Eric greeted us warmly to his feast. Wine was served and the most delicious aromas came from the kitchen. Thank you for having us. So are Old Town still at war, or... It says they're still... Oh, they're in the Peasants' Revolt for the Gorge, so maybe that's why they haven't jumped back... No, there they are. They are back underneath. Interesting. Is Lord Stefan still marked? He is still special interest. Okay. I just want to see what happens to him, if anything. Nothing might... It's a chance nothing happens to him, but... Lord Eric's feast is over and it's time to begin the long way home. After the food, entertainment, and the warmth, and the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. Will there be a feast next year? Fantastic. Well, we're getting really good at feasts. We kind of have a lot of strong words, but not a lot of action behind our words. We did take some land, though. A young artist is working on a divine icon of the Father, the aspect of the Seven representing judgment. He needs sponsorship to finish it, so we can place it in our own set. Well, I could pay for, I could pray for guidance, or this we cannot afford. Well, we can afford it. And, you know, we are a proud house. We're not going to say that we can't afford it. We're going to flaunt our wealth. Let everybody know it. We are the true Fossaways. And in one lifetime, Garth here seems, you know, he intends to change it. I've been calling him Garth, haven't I? He's Garth. Yeah, Garth is from Wayne's World. Very different. Although they both do like to party on. Seat was given to Norwin. Someone died of pneumonia. Was that our liege's first daughter? So who's his heir? Willis. So that's still his brother. And oh, Edwin Flowers is a bastard. So yeah, passes down. Okay. Does he have two bastards? Like brothers? He does. Okay. And we're friends with one of them. Okay. Well, that's good. We might want to try and press our friends' claims towards it, although that really wouldn't get us anywhere. People being released from other people's dungeons. Good, good. Lord Alar the Young Dragon has founded Lord Alar for the Iron Throne. He's possessed. But he does hold Dark Sister, which I believe was held by Daemon Blackfire, who was king of the Narrow Sea. I only know this because I had to do the Night's Watch thing with King Daemon, so. We do actually, our king has actually grown up to be, he is now of age. He's still a squire though. But he's diligent. Okay. He's only got grandchild of incest, which means that he was not of incest. Yeah. His mother was of Claw Isle, which is a very, very small house. Yeah, very small house, in fact. Okay. A small spear throwing competition should be entertaining. It's also a great way to enliven your battle technique. Maybe you should arrange a contest at your court. My throwing arm will amaze everyone. Everyone attending the spear throwing competition seems to be having a great time. They were partaking in the contest, conversing and laughing together. Perhaps the merriment is a bit too much as the spear carelessly hurled into the field as someone is still out there measuring the distance of the previous throw. Well, that's unfortunate. Master Lorenz of Applesford gains maimed. I'm sorry, Master. Or Lorenz. Oh, I don't imagine he's too happy at us for that. Imprisoned? We didn't imprison him. Did we? I don't remember imprisoning him. Your reports from Newbrow that his charity work on your behalf is proceeding well. The poor are being fed and the parish standing has improved. We can still do much good. Maybe I did imprison him. I can't remember. After dozens of spears had been hurled through the air, sole victor emerged. None could throw farther than Lord Mathos the Great Hawk. Congratulations to Lord Mathos. Maybe that'll cheer him up after his wife's death. Our sister's death. Your ability to take down any man in a brawl is widely renowned. Many speak of your prowess and how it'd be unwise to pick a fight with you. It feels good to be recognised. Get some more prestige. Oh, we have another title. We are Sir of Newbrow, but we are also Sir of Narsdale. When I introduced my friend to Quentin, I had high hopes. I'd hoped they would become fast friends so we could spend some time together. The three of us. Quentin and my friend had a great time together. So which friend was it, and do they become a rival or a friend? Let's see. They became... We had already introduced them? I guess we had already introduced them before. I didn't see a new one pop up. Unless I'm blind, but I didn't see a new one pop up. Peasant Revolt has ended. King Vagan of the Iron Throne has won. Well, I mean, he should win the Peasants' Revolts. They're fairly easy, although he's still got the Gorge Wildling Revolt going on, which is impressive that this is still this revolt is still going on, although they could go a very small distance and solve it. Okay. Back to the Reach. Lords of the Iron Islands have approved the institution of small feudal taxes law. You know we're not joining the plot. High Septum has died and been replaced by Septum. Septum is blind from age. I've never seen that trait before. I guess people don't live that long. Sir, tragic news. His Holiness the High Septum has passed away and the gods losing their worldly avatar. A successor must be chosen. Yes, at once. We almost got 300 dragons. We're rolling in the cash. We're really getting that war chest ready. Donella has arrived at our court. Who? Nobody in particular. Okay. Septum, your Septum, Geralt of Newbrow, reports that Master Osbert of Fosbury has been humbled by your endless generosity to the poor in Newbrow. The peasants are singing your name. Fantastic. His opinion of us goes up. I'm glad he likes us. He should, really. People are being released from other people's dungeons, as always happens. Excuse me? I just noticed this is now controlled by Riverrun. I mean, it was controlled by the Iron Throne, but now it's controlled by, Lord Edmure of Riverrun, who is Lord Edmure Wayne. Oh, okay. It was controlled by the Iron... It's the same colour as the Riverlands, but I understand what happened now. What happened was the King of the Iron Throne here decided... Like, Riverrun here is actually independent. So what he decided to do is he decided to give him more land. He gave him the land down here, and it's just that he is a vassal underneath, which is he's in an odd position of being a reasonably powerful vassal in charge of who's not a Lord Paramount, like a direct vassal, and you are someone different. You are actually the Riverlands. Yeah, the whole realm's borders have got completely messed up in these couple of years. Who knows where it's going to end up? You would think there would be more wars for like the de jure land back, but there really aren't that many. Yeah. The realm's pretty stable though. I mean, I thought there was going to be more like, pretender rebels popping up against King Vagan, but I guess that Prince Velkar still holds a bit of allegiance due to his father. Yeah, they still have the same dynasty, so there's a bit of allegiance there. Is that dynasty actually very, very small now? 8 living members, and most of them are young. Okay. Yeah, there's actually only 1 in this line, and then the rest are Velkar's line. Oh, there's a few alive from Morella's line, actually. No, there aren't, because these are the same line. Because this is an incest situation. Yeah, you think these weren't difficult enough to read by themselves? When you put the incest into it, it becomes very difficult. This is the only one who is not part of that line. It would be Harris Flatfire. He's part of a different line. Okay, cool. Right. Has this claim got significantly less, or were we just lucky in the first 2? I think we were lucky on the first 2. One of my tasks as Justicar is to smooth relations between lords. Mostly I try to make other rulers or my liege's vassals like him better, but sometimes, as today, I find someone who doesn't like Lord Alistair, and I work my magic on one of Lord Alistair's vassals. Lord Alistair and his Lady Elise. Who's Lady Elise? That is his wife, Lady Elise of Ironbrook. Of Iron Oaks, sorry. Or the Courtier's Starpike. So I can make the Courtiers like him more, I can make his wife like him more, or make one of his vassals, my wife, like him more. Well, I think it would make sense that my wife would like him more, because, you know, that's like, we would have most access to her. All it took was a small "I'm sorry" from Lord Alistair. I do believe it was his Justicar Sir Garth that convinced him to ask for my forgiveness. I'm glad Sir Alistair said he was sorry. So we just said, if you say sorry to my wife, it'll all be okay. We'll cover up any wrongdoing. I really hadn't been expected to be rewarded for what I had done, but it was nice of Sir Alistair to show that he'd appreciated my hard work. I'll work even harder now. More money? 5 dragons? Great. When I introduced my friend to Sir Duncan, I had high hopes. I'd hoped they would become fast friends together and spend time together, the 3 of us. Oh, I just noticed you can tell who the friends are by if these are different. Oh, okay. So we have introduced Gotar Flowers to Sir Duncan. Is he a friend or a rival? So far, everyone's been a rival, and he is neither. He came out as when I introduced my friend to Quentin, I had high hopes. Oh, okay. Who's Quentin gonna get me friends to? I think it was Lord Arik. Maybe. I think that there's so many friends I have, it's really hard to keep track. Malin is no longer a spy master. He is dead. He died a natural death, which is probably odd for a spy master to actually die a natural death. Well, who do we trust? We trust our lover, and she will be spy master. And she will, of course, scheme in our capital. Yes. We'll find all the plots. We could actually have her scheming in Starpike, which would make a lot of sense, but I think when it's there, I don't know if that's actually scheming in Starpike. The church had just gotten some very beautiful stained glass windows. Oh no, I know where this goes. And as I and Sir Duncan contemplated the windows, the priest approached us and asked what we thought about them. I had thought about the symbolism of the windows, while Sir Duncan just repeated what I had said. He's too arbitrary to voice his own opinions. It was a bit flattering, really. No, I want him to voice his own opinions. Like, we're not flattered by it. We're gonna be quick to anger. Voice your own opinions, Duncan. See what he says. At least we didn't die from talking about the stained glass windows. That would have been awkward. Duncan's not saying anything. Okay. My liege, I have collected a tithe and nubile. The money should be to wait you together with this letter. Your humble steward, Alia Moore. We are really rich now, actually. You want me to join a plot? I'm not going to join your plot. I don't care. We're not going to do it. We could probably hire some mercenaries now, but I don't see a great reason to. My liege, I've collected a tithe and nubile. The money shall reach you together with this letter. Your humble steward, Emma Moore. I'm so happy we made her our steward. We could actually improve our own holdings, I just realised. We haven't, it's been a while. Oh, we actually ended the peasants' revolt as well. We could improve our holding itself. Make it a little bit better. Maybe get some more tax incomes, more cavalry, some Yeah, we could build many of these. I think we're going to save up for mercenaries though. We could save up 6,000 gold to improve our castle. Turn it into a large castle. Yeah, we'll keep saving up the money. I mean, it's not like we're using it for anything. Septim has been succeeded by Septim. Sir, his tragic news, His Holiness High Septim has passed away. The gods losing their worldly avatar. A successor must be chosen. Yep, well, we'll wait and see. So House Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the tourney of Honeybolt, where the best knights and lords of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Regards, Edwin Beesbury, Lord of Honeyholt. I don't know much about the Beesburys. I do know that someone else is doing one of these campaigns as the Beesburys, but I know not a lot about them. Well, this is a chance to prove my worth. We will show how good we are. Oh, another peasant, another wildling revolt. This is why you don't expand beyond the wall. Sir, I've been instructing young Raymond in the ways of the sword and lance as requested, and pleased to say he appears to be a natural. His martial prowess has greatly increased over the coming weeks. Your humble master arms, Duncan Tall. Raymond shall make a fine warrior. He is a trained fighter now. He is better at fighting than we are. In fact, he's 14. When did that happen? He's 11. That's why he's not. I'm surprised he's 14, because he's not. When I introduced my friend to Sir Duncan, I had high hopes. I had hoped they would become fast friends together, so we spent time together, the three of us. Did someone else pop up there? Yes. Gothar Flood. Oh, we're about. I see what's happening. We're exactly one event behind, like on these event chains. So Gothar Flowers was the last one for Duncan. So he is now a rival of Duncan. Oh dear, that did not go well. Introducing. In fact, that is Duncan 3-3 for rival. Like, everyone we've introduced to him, he's been a rival. He doesn't like anyone else. He's old, he's cranky, he doesn't like new people. Lord Paramount Gunther II of the Reach revoked the lordship of Mandar Ford from Lord Ewis the Particular. Is he trying to get the He's trying to get a duchy together? No, that's not part of a duchy. Oh, that was a oh, that is the High Lordship. So he revoked the lordship, but he let him keep the High Lordship. Wait, really? Oh, Mandaford. Oh, Mandaford's a different place and it's not within his de jure. Mandaford's somewhere else. He's just trying to get... There's Mandaford. Yeah, he's just trying to get the realm back to where it should be. No, I just want to look at Mandaford. Yeah, he's probably trying to create the High Lordship of Highgarden. Or he already has it. Maybe he's trying to consolidate it. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he wants Highgarden himself. Refused the revocation of High Lordship of Highgarden when requested by Lord Paramount Gunther of the Reach. So Highgarden is now at war with the Reach. I don't imagine this is going to last long. Ooh, people being released from dungeons. That's the Stormlands in this war. More people being released from dungeons. And Elsa Blackwood is dead. She was married to somebody. Harbert Page. I don't know who she is. So, there you go. Oh no, she has marriage ties to our nephew. She is our nephew's wife's relation. Okay. After arriving in Honeyholt, the first day of the tourney began in earnest. You tilt against many lesser knights throughout the day, most of whom you unhorsed easily. Now in the coming days, the final rounds of the list begins and the opposition shall surely be more fierce. I shall ready my horse, and we shall do that next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you then. Goodbye.